Hello everyone, welcome to a LEGO Star Wars Microfighter unboxing and review. Take a look at set number 75072, the ARC-170 Starfighter. This is part of Series 2 of the Microfighters line. Contains 95 pieces, one minifigure, and released officially on January 1st of 2015. And I guess you could say this is a Revenge of the Sith set, since this is primarily what this build was shown off in. Very nostalgic seeing an app advertisement on the back there, as well as some other advertisements for other microfighters for Series 2. Anywho, with that being said, let's crack right open into this set and see what the contents are. If you do go on and enjoy the video, please make sure to hit that like button as well as subscribe. Here we go. So by pressing down on the thumb tab here, there we go, and cracking this set open fresh. You can see there's two clear bags, and just the instruction manual. So we'll check back in just a few moments to see how this build looks. So after like 10 minutes of building later, we have the microfighter with the minifigure, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, it definitely looks from a distance like an ARC-170, and that's all I can really hope for with something that's a microfighter, especially from 2015. I could be like a hardcore Star Wars fan wannabe and start nitpicking about nitty-gritty details, but like honestly, it's a microfighter. Does it look like the thing you're trying to get it to look like? Cool, awesome, that's all I generally care about. Does it have some features? Yeah, I mean, you got like the little folding wing flaps on either end. Are they a little bit of a pain to fold outwards? I mean, top one, no. Bottom one, yes. For some reason, my copy, the lime green or just bright green rounded piece there just does not want to stay connected to the flick-fire missile, which is a play feature with this set, but just thought I'd mention that on the fly as it happened. So, quality of 2015, I guess. You do have two printed tiles, which are just for the engine piece. That's nice. That's glad it's not a sticker. Glad it's not something cheaped out. That is a necessity for something of this type of build. Overall, it passes the swoosh test just without the minifigure in it. It has just a little antenna piece to represent the turret on the top there, none on the bottom, as I've been educated via other Star Wars people. The only thing that puzzles me is the fact that it has a clip piece on the side here, and the only thing I can draw for a conclusion is if you take the minifigure's included short blaster, it's either going to be used as an extra blaster attachment on the side or just plain and simply weapons storage, which I guess seems fitting, because like again, I've looked at like ARC-170 images and the LEGO sets, and there's just nothing that can make sense to that clip other than that, so that's just what I'm sticking with. I guess since we have the minifigure here, I might as well show off how that guy looks in there, and then just another swoosh test. Yep, definitely getting a lot of cool fun out of this. You do have the play feature I mentioned earlier, which is the flick-fire missiles at the back there, so generally you can see you could just push those out is the idea, and they will fire out. That's actually the bad flick-fire missile. Let's try this here. I'll just push it out. Very, very awesomely, very 2015-esque. Yeah, definitely passes the swoosh test. Again, I could nitpick about like the scaling and everything, but honestly, guys, like it's a microfighter. Does it look like the thing? That's all I care about. Anywho, talking about something we could be nitpicky over, let's actually move on to the minifigure, since that's a little bit more interesting than this build, I would say. So let's do that. So this figure, according to Brickset, is just Clone Trooper Pilot Phase 2. I mean, I guess. I don't recall anything else showing for pilots outside of Clone Wars, where they had like a whole different helmet design for Phase 2, I think. But anywho, I guess this is the Phase 2 clone pilot. Whoop-de-doo. I do like the markings on the helmet. It's really cool and definitely matches what I remember from Episode 3. Removing that, you can see the facial expressions. This is with the angry clone face era, so that's why the skin tone and the facial expressions looks like that, is because it is angry clone, and I guess it's cool that they put an angry clone variation as the facial expression that you could choose from. Now, the helmet and the facial expression, I believe, are exclusive. It's just the torso that is a reuse from the V-Wing Starfighter, which is set number 5 75039, which I believe also released in 2014. So yeah, just a minor difference. I mean, they're both pilots. Whoop-de-doo. It's not going to be too nitpicky about that. It is interesting, though, that this is like the first and only ARC-170 pilot minifigure that was released since 2010. And then, of course, you have 2025. But yeah, this is an okay figure, especially for a microfighter. Again, it's a microfighter. I'm not really looking for above and beyond details here because just what the retail price was. So anywho, with that being said, let's have a look at what else this set has to offer. Having a look at the instructions. Oh man, I miss actual detail on instructions. This is a nice throwback. But yeah, flipping it open, there is no progress bar. This is before progress bars were even implemented. Like I said, it took me like 10 minutes to build this. But anywho, flipping all the way to the back, it just tells you about the flick-fire missiles, a parts listing, and then it just goes on to advertise more microfighters, which I may be tempted to pick up some of these ones shown here, but we'll see. A microfighters app that was developed by TT Games. I really doubt that that's still up and running. Here, editor me, is that still up and running? Should throw a screenshot if it is. Otherwise, yeah, there's just a win at the back. As for extra pieces, this is all that I received with my copy of this set. So overall, for what this retailed for back in 2015, I think this is a fun little build. I mean, sure, you could argue about how much you dislike the angry clone face, or you could nitpick about accuracy details. I think it's an okay microfighter. Like, I definitely suggest it's worth a pickup, especially if you're thinking about picking up the newly released ARC-170 as of the time of this recording. I mean, if you really want to pick this set up in a sealed state, it only costs you, let me check here. Ooh, yeah. Maybe it'd just be better to buy this used or not at all, and then just buy the new one if you really are gonna pay that price sealed. Just go buy the new one. Just yikes. Anywho, probably get this used. Not worth it sealed. I am probably having some regrets cracking the seals on mine myself, but regardless, I had fun doing this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd be interested to hear what you guys think about this ARC-170. Heck, go wild. Tell me what nitpicks you have about accuracy. I'd be curious to hear, because, I mean, doesn't bother me, but still nice to hear. Anywho, that's my thoughts. Like and subscribe. I'll see y'all in a future video. Till then, take care, guys. Bye-bye.